Activity 1 is called engaging in business. Engaging in business. What does it mean to engage in something? To engage in. We learned this word before, didn't we? What does it mean to engage in business? What does it mean to engage in some activity? To engage in an activity. What does that mean? Okay, shall I go to sleep while you wake up? While you tell me? Oh, wake me up when you're ready. Come on, tell me. What does the word engage mean? To engage in business. To engage in something. What does that mean?
Involved in business.
Thank you. You get involved in the business. You somehow get involved in it. You don't just sit back and watch it. Right? You actually have activity. All right? So when you engage in something, you think about it, you do it, you speak it, you communicate it, you get involved in it. All right? So when you engage in an activity, that means you become part of this activity. In this case, it's business. For example, whenever I give you a speaking test with groups, remember? I put you in groups. Do I expect you to sit back and go, let those people talk? I'll just watch and listen. No, you don't want to do that. You want to engage in the conversation, right? I walk around and I evaluate you based on your engagement and your interaction, especially in English, right? And you're asking and answering. So to engage in an activity means to participate, to be active in the action. Okay, so notice how we use the word. Engage is an intransitive verb. That means it must be followed by a preposition, but not a direct object. So we don't say engage business. We don't say engage activity. We say engage in an activity. Engage in a business. All right? Right. We also have another meaning to be engaged to a person. Do you know what that means? If you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and then you decide to become married someday, okay, let's say our wedding date is next September. Then we commit ourselves to each other. We say, now we are engaged to be married. You understand? Yeah. So does that mean you sit back and say, okay, you do all the work? I'm just going to stand outside? When you engage, you really become a part of, and you participate in the couple. You participate in the marriage, right? You got it? So if you haven't gotten married yet, don't sit back like this when you become engaged. You got to be active, all right? Got it? Okay, so in this activity, we have some pictures. How many pictures do you see here? 5 or 6? Okay, keep counting. If you only got to 5, you better look farther because you should be able to see 6 pictures, 6 photographs. And we want you to look at each photograph, and they're labeled A, B, C, D, E, F, right? We want to ask you to think about, engage your memory for your vocabulary and all the words you can put together in sentences, to talk about what kind of business is shown. When you look at that picture, what kind of business is shown? And who is the customer? Who is the customer? Who wants to buy something? What kinds of products are available at the business in the picture? What kind of products? Is the customer buying goods? Goods means products, goods, products. Or is the customer buying services? Right? Maybe both. Maybe one, maybe the other, or maybe both. And how is the salesperson selling the product? In what way or in what ways is the salesperson trying to sell to the customer? And what else? How is the customer choosing the product to buy? All right, so these are questions that I want you to answer, and you take notes over here. So I'd like you to sit in a group of 3 people and talk about each of the pictures and come up with an answer for each of those questions. Is that a good idea? Okay, go for it.